So Tyler just got here, testing the audio. Tyler, get in frame. There we are.
It's awesome here. YouTube crowd. We had a huge crowd, so we're doing magic shows throughout the day and stuff. Yeah, good. So I'll let you guys get ready and do what you have to do.
Yeah, we're gonna start covering stuff. So, all right. So we're here with Tyler, and then we also have Ron Goodell here. What we're gonna do is show you how we get our B-roll. This is gonna be gimbal shots. We're also gonna do drone shots, and then we're gonna show you how we're gonna utilize our prime lenses. So you're gonna learn how to shoot in sequences as well. We have a great location. It's a lot of fun. There's kids around, there's adults around, so we're gonna have a lot of fun getting our camera shots. So the lens choice is gonna be a 28 prime Zeiss and the 50, and we're gonna use the variable ND. So let's do it. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get set up with our first B-roll shots. So Tyler's setting up his gimbal. So I'm gonna start with the wide shots because we have a lot of people here. We wanna show the space and also the fun and everything that's going on. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do all the wides, and Tyler's gonna get the medium and close-ups, and he's gonna be specifically on the gimbal, and he's also gonna be getting the slow motion shots. So let's start getting some nice shots.
I'm actually refilming with my Sony a7 III on the Ronin SC. So this way Mitch and I can get nice smooth shots in cooperation with his tripod. That way we get some stills on his tripod, some moving smooth shots on the gimbal, and we can kind of mesh them together to create a really fluid video. On the Sony a7 III, I have a 50mm at f5.6 right now.
So the shots that you're seeing right now are just a wide shots. The idea is to show off the space. And then here we're also using a speed ramp. So that's when you take a long clip and you speed up the clip very fast, so it kind of gives like a time lapse. With the balloons here, you can see that I got a medium wide shot, and then we're also going to use a close-up.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is get a couple of lower shots. So we're basically gonna have a perspective looking up at everything. I think it's kind of unique. It's not something you see every day. So what we're gonna do now is go to the apple orchard. We're gonna get some nice shots of apples, maybe picking them. So we'll see you there. All right, so I already checked it out. We have no good apples to get shots of. So I was hoping to get some nice close-up of apples, maybe getting some people picking them, but I guess they're out of season. There are no apples on the apple trees. So what we're gonna do now is move back to Ron's event. So basically he's doing his magic show. In the middle of the event right now, Tyler's on the gimbal, so I got a couple shots of him doing that. He's using a 50 and he's getting slow motion shots. So our goal is to get 10 slow motion shots. My goal is to get 10 to 15 static shots. So that's gonna be 4K footage with the wide angle lens. So basically we'll be able to match those quite nice. And I'm not doing too much slow motion, except for what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna put on the 50, get some slow-mo shots of the crowd. Then we're gonna have more than enough to work with when it comes to doing our interview. So we'll see you in the next clip.
We're gonna film around the orchard, kind of give some more B-roll just higher up there. So this way we can just have some nice shots to cut too. So just making sure that the drone's all set up and ready to go. So we don't fly it from the road, one for safety reasons, and two, this way, because the truck doesn't have any obstacles, so like grass and things like that can get tangled up in the blades. Whereas if I lift off from the truck, it's just so much easier.
We did get a lot of great drone shots. I thought Tyler did a great job, but it did get very windy very quick. So Tyler had to bring down the drone within a couple of minutes. So we weren't able to get all the shots that we wanted, but we did get some shots that worked out quite well for a 2-minute project. So keep that in mind. You always have to be able to adjust. It only took us about an hour or two to get the shots that we needed. I thought it went really well. Again, we split up and we had our own roles. So we will see you in the next one.